Hey people, welcome to the channel, and in this case replying to a question that I got here in the YouTube comments about double barrel shotguns. Hey, are double barrel shotguns a good idea for home defense? I heard that Joe Biden said it's a great option. Well, Joe Biden is a crazy evil old man that knows nothing about guns, so no. But answering your question, it is better than no gun whatsoever, but not as good as you may think, and there's a couple things you need to keep in mind. Guys, as always, welcome to the channel, and if you want to learn more about realistic survival and preparedness, this is what I've been doing for a long time. You have a lot of content in the channel, and of course you have, as always, my books. Surviving the Economic Collapse based on my experience going through just that in Argentina, very important given that the entire world is going through a huge economic shift, and for this topic specifically, street survival skills here, I cover a ton of valuable, useful information, by which I hope you understand that far more important than one tool or the other is the knowledge that you have. These are things that I've learned over the years taking classes with different instructors in different parts of the world, and what I've learned is that the things that work, they're taught by people in different places, because the basic things that do work still remain the same. Getting to the question, it's better than having no gun whatsoever, and of course in a double-barreled shotgun you have 2 rounds of, well, whatever caliber you have. In this case it's a 12 gauge. Now when you have your shotgun and you open it like so, you see that in this case this one ejects the empties that you have, right? So when you open it, it ejects whatever you shot, and it's ready to put a couple more in there, and you close it and it's ready to go. Now the thing is that when you do this, you already have some internal hammers that are already mounted. And this is not ideal to leave sitting as it is. Even though it has a safety, you should not let a shotgun like this, because it really hasn't got the security features that most modern firearms have. This is really no way of leaving a shotgun. This is the way in which you go, skeet shooting or hunting or whatever. Boom, boom, 2 rounds, good. Now that may be enough to defend yourself. Again, it's a bad thing. It's not a bad gun, especially if you don't have any other thing. But if you wanna reload it quickly, you better have shells quickly available. You open it like so, and you eject these 2 that come flying, and I use my hand to stop them. But honestly, the way in which you should leave this shotgun is really open like this, right? Ready to go, but for the best long-term durability of the gun, this is how you should store the gun, right? So it's hammers down, and the snap caps are there to protect the gun, because if not, it can get damaged. These are pretty durable guns, but they're a lot more fragile in some ways, more than people think. So honestly, leaving your gun like that would be the adequate thing, the right thing. If you need to load it up with live ammo, well, that will take a little bit more time. And that's the moment in which you start thinking of, well, what if I leave it, right? I just leave it open like this, right? Well, sure. But again, you are doing all things that you will have to work around at the worst possible moment. Again, not the worst thing there is, but honestly, unless this is the only thing you have, okay? Unless this is the gun you have in your house and you don't have anything else, I wouldn't go buying a double barrel shotgun for home security. And some of these have hammers, external hammers, and you've seen like Doc Holliday in Western movies and whatnot. It's cool, cocking the hammers, and some guns do have that. At the same time, again, not the same security features. If anything impacts those hammers, there's nothing there to stop it from going off. So ideally, not the first gun I would pick. If you want to go with a shotgun, a much better option would be a pump action shotgun. Now this is a tried and true shotgun that has been used, still is being used all over the world. These are pretty reliable. Each round you fire, you will need to work the mechanism, right? So pump it, shoot, pump it again, and actually properly using the gun is shooting, pumping, shooting, pumping. That would be the right way. And you have, of course, a lot more ammunition in the magazine, the tubular magazine, than in a double barrel. My advice, though, would be going for a semi-automatic shotgun. I prefer semi-automatics because it's just about pulling the trigger, and the gun automatically cycles, then empty and a new round into the chamber. That would be my take. There's nothing wrong with a pump action shotgun. These are great, and I have a couple of these. I prefer semi-automatics, and the double barrel, okay, if you don't have anything else, if there's nothing else for you to use, yeah, better than nothing. Guys, that's my take on this. See you in the next video. Take care.